white, we watch the can bleed. 95 in the red, they wrote a name in ash, but we never played dead. Lawsuits at the door, written notices in the mail. They tried to shake the floor, still we walk through the hill. Mark the foot on repeat, had to beat one's fold. We were down in the trench with the same hard code, while his bruised eyes locked on the long game prize. Every time they said gone, we just grinned and clowned. Hands up, hit the crowd, still standing out, took the hit, took the heat, still around somehow. Say it loud, say it clear, the grave was a lie. If you want us gone, better try, better try. Ain't dead yet, motherfuckers ain't dead yet. Hexagon still breathe, ain't dead yet. Ain't dead yet. Motherfuckers ain't dead yet. Say we're over, say it twice. We come back meaner. Bop the dip, bop the dip, bop the dip, bop the dip, yeah. Bop the dip with scars, held through every storm. Cold in the pit for years, still we kept it warm. New blood in the chain, old hands on the wheel. Broken charts, same faith, that's the truth we feel. Hands up, hear the crowd, still standing out. Took the heat, still around somehow. Say it loud, say it clear, the grave was a lie. If you want us gone, better try, better try. Ain't dead yet, motherfuckers ain't dead yet. Hexagon still breathe, ain't dead yet. Ain't dead yet. Motherfuckers ain't dead yet. Say we're over, say it twice. We come back meaner. Look at the wreckage, look at the proof.
What the hex is you guys talking about?
Good morning, you guys. When Bob's.
Everyone, listen up. You didn't lose your money. Now, you have your... Technically, you kind of lost your money.
You, sir, are a shitcoiner. Yes, you are. Just buy Bitcoin.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, I know the word maxi is kind of rough, right? But a lot of us are kind of like hex maxis, right? Listen, I could be tolerant, man. You guys do whatever you want to do, right? I'm like, everything I learned from Richard Hart, right, about crypto worked. And every time I don't follow that, it fails, right? So, and then but I keep doing it, right? So, because I got to fail, I got to have some sort of experiment like that, you know?
Okay, I'm getting ready and I'm definitely wearing this today. I love it, but it's a little too long. I think I'm just gonna peg it. There, perfect, I'm obsessed. I'm wearing this.
What the heck?
Hello, everyone.
I was just asking your opinion. To me, it looks promising, but
look, if it could work, it would be great, but it can't. You're just going to have to trust a different set of oracles. You're replacing Bitcoin.
Chainlink, you know about Chainlink?
It's also stupid because oracles isn't solved. You're just all of that shit is stupid. Anytime blockchains work good.
You get a lot of activity with Chainlink. I see it's like one of the top.
Yes, because of memes.
Because of what?
Memes. They did well on 4chan.
Well.
Yep.
Well, if Bitcoin will become the ultimate type of a form of the currency been adopted by human society, I can tell exactly what's going to happen as the worst scenario or the must scenario. We're all going to die. This is not a joke.
Peace, love, and many blessings. Nagabo here. And the title of my video today is Tick Tock, motherfucker. Time is running out, Richard Hart. It's now or never time for the Pulsechain ecosystem.
I plan to have a coin that has a value higher than the market cap of Bitcoin and onboard millions and millions of users into something that makes their lives better. And I'm supposed to feel bad about that. I think you may have it backwards.
I plan to win the 100-meter gold at the Olympics, but it's not going to happen.
Peter, over $1 billion of Bitcoin has already claimed their fucking hex in 5 days. Dumbass. Do you know how much money that is? Dumbass. It's a lot of money. It's more money than you'll ever have. Okay? That's in 5 fucking days with no ads. No ads, Peter. $0 spent on marketing, bro. Do you know how good that performance is? You know whose chat rooms are growing in size in crypto? Hexes.
Hex.
Not anyone that I fucking know of. Because I'm in the other chats. They're dying.
All right, my mom is making me some kind of really healthy drink this morning. Mom, what is in my drink?
Your drink is apple cider vinegar, Jenna, because it's very, very healthy for you. And we have apple juice in it and ginger and turmeric. And I drink this every day.
All right.
And now I'm going to get you on it.
Bottoms up.
Like, it's safe to pronounce for now that crypto is dead. Like, it really is. I mean, I don't know about you. I wake up every morning, I look at my phone, it's Groundhog Day. Unlike me, you guys don't have to make content every single day and pretend that 64,000 is exciting on Bitcoin, and pretend that the progress that is not really progress on the Clarity Act is actually progress, and pretend that you're excited about the war once again. It's not exciting. I got to be honest. Yesterday I had a bit of a nervous mental breakdown saying, I've been here for 70 days. For 70 days, I've had to make content about the fact that Bitcoin has been hovering in this range, right? Literally for 70 days every single day I make a show, I had to make a show about the fact that the price looks something like this. And this is so.
Missed the morning shows. Yes, the morning shows were good, but you can still go see them. They have their own channel now. The Hex in the Morning Show, Wake Up Hex is still out there. They are on the.
They're doing it's just What the Hex now, but yeah.
Oh, What the Hex.
Yeah, Toby Wan, DJ Cryptomatic, Papa B, and Peter.
What the hex?
What the angry hamster? What in the Helen of Troy was that?
Well, I have a conniption every beginning of every show. It's like I'm getting back into the... Yes. It's like I'm coming back to the scene of a crime, of a crime, of a crime.
I'm mad as hell.
And I'm not going to take it anymore.
At this price action is unbelievable. What on earth? Let's look at this right out the gate.
I love it.
EHEX, right?
Yes. We're sharing nothing.
Here is the chart. Okay, here's the chart.
The chart?
The chart. So we drew this last week. Perfect breakout, right?
Oh, yeah.
We even, if we get rid of this, and if we extend this, this is a trend line from heavens. Look how
What's the time frame? What's the time frame on this?
We go up in a straight line. Look how beautiful this is.
Oh,
and then some fucking guy. First of all, we had some guy, we don't know who it is, but someone had the gave us the relief to catapulted us out of a 5-year-long downward spiral.
Has it been 5 years?
It's been more than 5 years. It feels like 10 years to me. It's been forever. So we broke out of this, of this long ass descending nicely with a trend, with pullbacks, with ups and downs, perfect, right?
Yes.
And then some guy comes along here and has to. This is how the efforts of that benevolent person are being thanked here, and that's what I'm mad about. That makes me angry as hell.
Can we clarify something?
Yes.
It's never not okay to take profits. It's fine. It's your tokens. You buy them. You sell them.
Dude,
we're not trying to say that, but there's a certain irresponsibility.
Yes.
About massive market dumping.
You want to sell take $3,000 up here. No biggie. Take 4,000. But don't come on here in this very illiquid situation, given what's at stake. Totally kill the momentum with a 30 million or 300 million or whatever it was.
No, I don't say kill the momentum. I don't think kill the momentum. It's a bit strong. It is playing into a trap of momentum. And I think that whoever the benevolent force is that started to wake up to our ecosystem and start to rocket us up we're just watching and just has to say, okay.
Well, we're now forming a new channel, right?
Channel 2.
I mean, this is really Toby's business here, but I mean, it's clearly a downward channel that we have to break out of again. And now everybody's shook. Everybody's shook. It's like, didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming.
Well, this could also be a big bull flag, so.
But this guy, and I'm going to tell you this right now.
Yes.
We had the solar eclipse, obviously.
this guises, yes.
This guises. So this is it. This just happened. The biggest P-dye whale is selling Pulsechain cores. He made that situation. One guy. Is it the glitter pants guy? I mean, who has that much, right?
Fancy their glitter pants.
We looked at this wallet. Now, I'm not going to blast the address here on stream, but I'm going...
go ahead, do it.
No, I won't, but I'm going to read out what he holds, okay? This person still has... No. Oh, shit. I shared it. I didn't want to share it.
Yeah, you did it.
I didn't want to share it. This person still has $2 million worth of Pulsechain assets. Liquid. All liquid. He has 2 stakes, 2 HEX stakes. Small ones. But he's sitting on 3.5 billion pulls, which is all right. That's not too heavy. But he's sitting on $1 million US worth of P-dye. 460 million P-dye tokens. He still has 250 million P-HEX.
What?
100K USDC, only 54 million E-HEX left, which is all right. But that was above 200 before this dump here. 8 billion PLSX and
8 billion PLSX? Wow.
8 billion PLSX and a batshit zillion quadrillion communist token.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
So now what?
Now he waits for the next green candle to dump again.
And that is kind of my...
The slippage must have been crazy.
Yeah, hella slippage. Hella slippage. But my pet peeve is, as we said earlier, take some profits. Hey, take a few if you have to go on a nice dinner or you have a function coming on. Take 2-3K profits. The system can perfectly support that. As we always say with the staking, sell your interest, but keep your principal, restake it. But not nuke 30 million or 300 million HEX in a one go, splash on the market. That's fucked up. when you're
unless it's a concentrated effort, right?
Well,
he wants if he does this specifically to encourage follow through and spooking a lot of other people to also dump, then he reloads. That's ridiculous. That's whale game shit, you know?
Yes. I always say when you are a whale in this ecosystem, you carry a responsibility to protect the chart, protect the chain, protect everything we've got going on here. Don't shit on it, especially like way to shit on an upwards momentum here. And that makes me mad. It's not the selling, it's like fucking with everything we've got going on here and what we're promoting, and you know.
Yeah, what's the time frame on this chart, by the way?
That's a 4-hour chart.
All right, get off that, please, and get to the daily. Let's see the daily.
It's the same, but more dramatic.
No. Spread that out. Spread that out. Okay. All right.
Okay, my trend line is a bit fucked up.
Not only that, but also the flag line is also the pennant line is fucked up too. Notice that the trajectory is slightly up.
So you're saying this is a bull flag?
I'm saying it's a cooling off that needs to be done. And we're going to have hundreds of these on the way up.
Oh, that's fine, but not in the millions of hex worth.
In the millions of hex worth. We need every Nimrod to dump all their shit.
Dump it now.
And absorb it into the community, and then carry on upwards and higher and upwards.
That's the other side of the coin, because as we just said, it's $2 million worth of Pulsechain assets.
Well, better 2 million than 10 million later.
Lows.
Yes,
so
right.
Just imagine what that's going to look like, 20x from here.
So look, there needs to be a little bit of a steam venting, so to speak, or a gaslighting needs to happen, or else you'll shit your pants.
Yeah, but can you see why I'm mad at this? Because it stalls the momentum somewhat. But everybody's out there, from Johnny Chaos to Toby. Cryptomatic is on his hamster shit again.
Are you smoking hamster shit again? Because that's really unhealthy.
Dude, I'm smoking. I'm smoking something else. Look at this here. Do you realize this? That's the other breaking story.
Oh, yeah?
Of the day.
Love it.
This just happened 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago? I was asleep. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Am I ready?
Oh, nice. Okay, well, you're going to be surprised. So, Treasure.
Yes.
This is Ledger's vindication day today, because the same shit that happened to Ledger with the customer database of people who purchased wallets in the last 3 months, it's the last 90 days, has now been breached with Trezor.io.
It happened to Trezor before too.
Really? I didn't know. I thought it was the first time.
No, it's
just the second time.
Second time at least.
Oh my God. But this one rather serious. So it's everybody who bought in the last 90 days.
Yes.
Some of your details may or may not be at risk. Not your coins, not your hardware, not your seed words, none of this, but your home address.
Well, look, if Mamdani can dox like all of the people with a second home in New York City, then I think I'm okay with someone knowing that I may or may not have bought a Trezor in the last 90 days.
Is it advisable to tell the people that when you order a hardware wallet, you make a deal with the kebab shop down the road and have it sent to there and give the guy $10?
Oh, well, I mean, look, for those of us with PO boxes, PO boxes are always good, but okay. I'd be lying if I said I didn't care. Any kind of information that leaks out is irresponsible of any company. But these databases rely on such tie-ins to logistics,
right,
that it's almost inevitable that some part of that chain is going to be, released. The thing is that when you're like a lock making company and your lock doesn't have a problem, it's still very strong and still very difficult to get into, whatever you're trying to protect.
Right.
If they know that you bought it at Home Depot, okay, did you know that every credit card is already out there on the dark web? Every credit card combination, every credit card.
Yes.
And they sell swaths of 10,000 at a time.
Yes. They don't last long, but
they don't last long because they're in flux always, right? Yeah. And to be able to make use of that stuff by an attacker doesn't really affect you, because even if you get zapped, your credit card carries an insurance. You call your credit card company up, you say it wasn't me. They say no problem. We know our numbers are not particularly random for our company, so we're going to make good on that. It hits us. Now, we do have to raise the rates for everybody, which has gone from like 12.9% when I was in university down now to like 26 or 27%.
Right.
It's because they're assuming a lot of that, bad debt that's or losses that are coming in from these bad people. I don't predict that this is going to do anything but, make people say, I heard that Trezor got hacked today.
Yeah. That's already out there.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
Now, funds are Safu, but it's, of course, a shit stain on the reputation of the company.
But you know what?
They need to get their shit together.
We talk about the negative shit. Mm-hmm. Do you know that Trezor actually is offering, that they unlocked much longer passphrases now? So you can make a whole bunch more characters than you could before. And if memory serves, Ledger had 100 and Trezor only had 50.
Nice.
So I imagine that they either outdid the 100 or are on par with 100 now.
102.
101, we win against those icky French. Yeah.
All right. Well, bottom line, funds are Safu, you guys. Let's check chat. We got 40 people watching right now. Listen,
40 souls on this ship.
Old man rantings here. We got Tam first. How you doing, Tam?
What?
Yeah, with DJ and Dougie with the Wenbobs. We need to get a new clip from DJ and Dougie. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
DJ Dougie, since you're on some hard steel machine.
Yeah, get in tractor cabinet.
Yeah. Why don't we get some visuals on you scooping things or crushing things or whatever you're doing in that apparatus?
Yeah, like take down a tree or something.
Yeah, man, hurry up already.
Some real manly man thing.
Win footage.
Academiciated afternoon all. Yes, sir. Number 3, we got a Wookiee on the chain. Hex on Air is on Twitch. Acid Thunder in the house. What the heck? Supra member Alan Fizame. Yes, emotional damage. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Chastown checking us out. Good to see you. Checks my pulse with the funky intro song.
Yeah.
We ain't dead yet, motherfuckers.
That's right. Just wounded pretty terribly.
Frank White. No, Wank Fright. Which is it?
Wank Fright.
Wank Fright is funny.
I like
Frank White has the crazy good website up. Is it plsstart.me? I think it is, which lists all the projects available on Pulsechain, all kinds of stuff, even lists B9. Did you know that?
I like this guy. That's right, B9.
Who else is here? Sunlight, Believe in Yourself is here. Cindy Lou, good to see you. Avalon checking in. Only 2.6. What a cheap skank. Yes. Who else do we have? Bejoin, good to see you. That's the Indican fam. Mr. Max, catch you on the replay. What? Have Maillard.
You step in to say that in the chat?
Yeah, he did. And then zoom out.
Nice.
Have Maillard, the bingo queen. Good to see you. We should play bingo again with Duke of Fools. Let's do that in September when we get back.
Okay. bull market.
Yes.
Bull market. I'll go back and play.
Bull market bingo.
Bull market bingo. I like that.
Rumor has it we're both going on a break for the next 2 weeks, but there will be a replacement artist.
That's right. We are good. We are having to do family events.
Exactly. We do indeed. And I have some leftover. Shall we look at some leftover news?
I love leftovers.
Like watch February's news in July and August.
Yes.
Okay, let's run through very quick
shotgun
run through. Although we can't not look at thebestchart.com. So even though this pullback that we're not delighted about, but apparently needs to happen, we're still on a 3.7x, you guys. So
that's right.
The war, all is not lost. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's check in. Gert
Van Lagen
from the Netherlands also shared his view of the lunar eclipse. Did you see that in Oahu? Maloha. Was there an eclipse in your parts?
No, it was. We had a very cloudy day. So.
That's too bad.
Yeah, sorry.
But
could
I did actually
go to
see it.
Costco.
Oh, okay. And did you get your glasses?
No, I didn't look up. I just looked at the ground the whole time. Do you ever look up? I don't look up.
All right. Well, by the time it was happening here, the sun went behind a tree, so we couldn't really see it.
What was that snort? Was that your eclipse snort? It's like,
I'm so sorry.
I went behind a tree. I've never heard that before. Well done, DJ. You're an Ugnaught today.
So we showed you the NVIDIA AI machine, right? And now Lisa Su from AMD comes out with the machine.
This is the smallest AI development system in the world, capable of running models with up to...
It's the smallest AI development system in the world with the biggest price tag. Oh, man.
Oh, man. We have footage from Corey Costa. He spotted Richard Hart in an Eastern European cafe. Did you see this?
Say what?
Fuck off, Richard. Jeez, he's sack too heavy.
It's funny what can be done with AI these days. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, friend of the show.
No, not friend of the show. Do not say Kevin O'Leary is friend of the show.
Ethereum head says Bitcoin will go absolutely mainstream, but only under one condition, that the Clarity Act passes.
What a fucking dipshit.
So is the Clarity Act, is that out the window now?
It's stalled. It's stalled. We knew it was going to stall.
15th September, right? Is the new...
It's not going to ever get... Okay. The midterms are the entire focus of everybody right now.
Politics. All right? Politics.
Crypto became a partisan issue the minute that Trump went to the conference and said, you know, we're going to fire Gary Gensler.
Right.
And then it's like Kamala Harris tried to maybe also get on Joe Rogan with conditions, and it was all over, right? It's like he got our vote, and look, because it became a partisan issue, and because Lizzie Warren still has sway, and because all of the Dems still think that crypto is... I mean, I can't understand what the message is right now. It's like, these crypto bros don't want legislation. All right, well, we created legislation. Can we vote on it? We don't want to do something that's going to put money in Trump's buddies' pockets. Well, what is that?
Yeah.
We're not going to ice out our banks. Well, how about the banks sign off on it? We're going to go in recess now.
Yeah. But to be fair, the last time the crypto market was really bullish, super highs, was the day Trump got elected. here in November 24.
I
December
know,
24.
we had such high hopes.
And that was your crypto president, and ever since then, it's been downward. So that's the kind of the letdown of it.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Carl Moon.
Oh, no.
So
please say he's not back.
Oh, he's always around. But he had this story, which I think we covered briefly, that an AI Claude engine or something managed to get somebody into their Bitcoin wallet that they forgot the password to. So I assume this was a hot wallet on some old laptop. And then Claude brute force 3.5 trillion possible password combinations.
That's kind of weak, actually.
And managed to crack open the safe. This may have been some Electrum wallet, I guess, which is secured with just a password, not necessarily. Yeah. So it's not the seed words thing, just the password to the wallet, right?
No, because remember, you just said trillion? Trillion?
3.5 trillion, yes.
Trillion that's super weak. Just to give you an idea, and I try to tell people this all the time, a 24-word seed plus a passphrase is a virtual SHA-512,
right?
Which means it's 16 quattuorvigintillion combinations. So please understand, trillion is a number that you may have heard of. It's understandable. You know how many zeros are there. Great. Can you tell me how many zeros are behind the number place in 16 quattuorvigintillion? 138.
At least.
No, precisely.
Awesome. But it's a cool use of AI in a way.
Yeah.
It's interesting what's possible like that. And it took didn't take long for that to run through. I think that's the interesting part here of that story.
Can I throw a flag on the play for a second? I know we got a lot of backlog to get through, but
got a lot of backlog and Toby already waiting in the green.
Okay. Well, we'll get to this in a moment. Okay. All right. So I saw a stream yesterday or the day before, and DCC has decided to do a couple streams, and that's really cool to see him active again.
Yes.
He was doing his introductory course. He took a break to go and do an hour stream or so, and very, very interesting. And he mentioned, well, anyway, he mentioned some stuff on the subject, and I thought that was really, really cool. And you mentioned Toby, and my mind just went blank because I'm like, oh, Toby, great. Okay. There you go. Good night, everyone.
What? Oh, hey, what's? Oh, wait, hello.
Do you think
Papa,
with 20,
Papa, go on, please? I was enjoying my nap.
Do you think with 20 minutes left, you can actually adhere to the actual format of the show?
It will be tricky.
Of you just busting my balls relentlessly? Absolutely.
Let's get out of here on schedule.
Dude, I'm ready to stop now. Can we quit now?
Dude, I haven't even started with my backlog.
The angry hamster has turned me, Papa. I'm a full bear now. I'm going full-blown bear.
You did listen to my argumentation, right?
Oh, I've heard it all, bro. All right. Jeez, you fucking old guys.
I need to, because each time I do this, both you and Johnny Chaos come out immediately and say, "Oh, it's him again on his hamster thing." And
hey, Papa nailed it. He's the one that dubbed you the grumpy hamster, right?
Pullbacks are in the game, and we need to relax the RSI. Of course, man. I'm here since 2016. I know how this shit works.
Then what's your excuse?
My excuse is I don't appreciate whales in this ecosystem, which is very small. We worked it out last week on the show. 100,000 people are here. 100,000. So if you are one of the 1,000 whales in here, probably, which it is, you have a responsibility to not shit on our momentum like that. Take profit if you must. That's all fine. But after an and a serious uplift out of this long ass trajectory that we had. Even doubters were getting like, oh fuck, I'm sidelined. Oh my God, I forgot to get back in. Like everybody was taken by surprise. And then for someone to come in and destroy that kind of motion, I'm mad about that. I'm not crying, I'm angry. I'm literally angry about that behavior.
Candles are we talking about? 3?
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't fully disagree. It's like, yeah, momentum's a great thing. But the reality of it is that it's just like on a roller coaster. Like people start freaking out. And like there's some people that are freaking out and having a panic attack, like on the first little click, 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 as it starts to go up the hill, right? Yeah. They start freaking out. And then there's people that are like, they're all the way down the first hill before if they even scream. Everyone's got their different levels of, of tolerance for the crazy adrenaline dumps that this kind of thing causes. It is an emotional roller coaster. I mean, I can't think of a better way to describe it. And there's just people with different tolerances. So you're going to have people that are like, well, it's like, the friend that I mentioned frequently that has sold every bottom and bought every top, and just the timing could not be worse. It's, he gets freaked out, and there are lots of people like him, lots and lots of people like him. And we've been in the lows for a long time. So since what was it, June 1st that we bottomed? So how many months is that? That's 2.5 months.
Toby, there's value there. Hold on. Can you share his call so we can reverse trade?
He's already out, dude. He's got some stakes coming up. I'm trying to convince him to get back in, but he's just lost his appetite for it. I mentioned him last week, and it's like, God love him. I get it. He made some money. I mean, for me, it's wouldn't have been worth all the struggle and strain over the last few years for the amount that he took in profit. But he seemed happy with it. He's got a wife and kids and stuff. So it's like, I get it. And there's a lot of people out there like that are just like, they can't handle the emotional swings of it all anymore. And they just are done. They're just tapped out. And then there's other people that have gotten in, because I mean, if you look at when we get to the charts, I can point exactly where I'm talking about. Anything below now, which is multiple months, because we wiped a lot of the downturn off the books just in the last few weeks. So go back however many months that was, almost a year, I think. Anybody that bought in that time frame on this pump was in profit.
Yes.
So,
which is beautiful.
Well, and logic would dictate if someone has been grinding down for that long, and maybe they weren't in for 5 years, 6 years like we were.
This guy has 1.7 gazillion communist token.
Yeah, well, obviously that guy's been around for a minute. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be some of those, but it's like, I mean, I'm more concerned about a school of fish than I am about a whale. Because a whale's going to do one thing, right? And it's like, it when he does it. It's like the school of fish. It's like it can pivot, and it's like, and we've talked about that too with influencers and KOLs in our own space, like influencing groups of people. But honestly, it's like, I'm just not a wallet watcher type. That's not my thing. There's nothing I can do about it. Like if people want to sell, you know what? They took the risk. At some point they bought. They wouldn't have anything to sell if they'd never bought. So I mean, who am I to tell them that they can't sell? But I do agree with your point of, and just
I can't help
momentum.
It anyway. Like I can't buy it up because I'm all in. I'm not selling at these levels, so I can't help it anyway but watch. But yes. I can complain about it.
Yes, you can. Yes,
looking at the bigger picture,
Complainsville,
because it's not helping what Richard is trying to achieve with this whole thing. That's the other side of the coin. Well, but Alan Fizame, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey. Toby is fired. Exactly.
Sorry, dude. I blew it. Here. I thought I was doing great.
Thank you for your service.
You can't win them all. Sorry, Alan. I tried.
RH Max is in the chat. Good to see you.
What's up, RH Max? Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a little exhausting. It's been fun the last few weeks. Seeing the pullback was a little bit of a letdown, but at the same time, I understand. And you'll see in the TA whenever you want to start sharing, we can start going through the charts and knock this out.
To get the HEX stories out the way. That's my my biggest problem.
Well, we can. Yeah, I can pontificate during my charting.
Pontificate on that. So we had a series. So crypto security, you guys. This is our juicy news on crypto security. You guys get a hardware wallet. So, and again, how great Pulsechain is in terms of all this stuff. Flawless uptime. So the base blockchain has been multiple times halted for an hour, for 2 hours, during the recent weeks. So this is a problem. Cardano, There was a project that got drained over $20 million.
Nice.
On the Cardano system. The Tycho Bridge, which is another one, exploited for $1.7 million of user funds. It continues. Polymarket had a $3 million front-end exploit.
Oops.
Doesn't get your back end exploited.
I like the front end.
Jared from Subway. I didn't know this name, but allegedly he's the most well-known MEV bot on Ethereum.
Yikes.
And someone managed to drain that bitch by $15 million.
Wow.
Wow. Wowzers. It continues. Bonk's treasury, of course, we knew that, was drained by $20 million US. Lark Davis, who remembers him, the crypto Lark. Hey,
I don't like
no
the
friend
Lark.
of the show, but he had this crazy story first about MetaMask that almost got hacked, and they did it this way: that some malicious person tried to get a job in MetaMask in the coding department to somehow insert malware into their code. Think about that. But they discovered him and kicked him out before anything could happen there. But that's crazy.
Hello, my name is Joshua Johnson from Missouri. How are you doing today? I would like to get a development job in your MetaMask.
Exactly, the MetaMask. Polygon.
Polygon.
All 131 ISIS-linked wallets on Tron have been frozen. USDT Tether, so they can just go in and freeze shit.
Yes, they can.
I mean, it's good in this case, but still, we don't really like this in the DeFi world, you know.
Well, look, remember, it goes back to the Save Act thing from the beginning, and Lizzie Warren saying that, the idea is, a lot of these people say, Iran can still transact in an instant on Bitcoin, and no one will ever know where it is. Yeah, everything's on that ledger, so everybody knows where it's going and who's doing it. How the fuck do you think we know that they're doing this? So you do have some traceability. When it's greenbacks being flown over by a jet in like $3 billion chunks, then you don't know where the hell this money goes. So
exactly.
Long live crypto.
Long live crypto. Long live the Richard Hart ecosystem. Because shit like this doesn't happen around here. Coexistent Steven, P-Dye, friend of the show, he has 2 crypto breaches this week. Ostium lost $18 million. Some Oracle situation on another blockchain. And then he also had the MetaMask story here. North Korea, they were a long time known for hacking centralized exchanges, North Korean hackers for all kinds of funds. And now one of their own guys hacked the government wallets and took the money.
Nice.
So they did like an internal left pocket, right pocket thing. Then just yesterday, the Harmony blockchain hit by a massive 4 billion OneCoin exploit, which in return the token crashes $30. This is what we always say: when there's a hack and you don't use a hardware wallet, the hackers will immediately market dump the coin. So you're not just doing yourself a favor by protecting your crypto better, you're also doing us a favor by not nuking the chart.
Dump on our heads, please.
That chart spells out an H for Harmony. Look at that.
Harmony. Google ad phishing scam drains $550,000 from Hyperliquid users.
All right.
So when you Google for something, you don't click the first link.
Clickety-clack on the first link.
You go here. You go to RH Max's website called GoRealDeFi.com, which always
and double check it before you wreck it.
Well, wasn't there something prior to the data breach with Trezor? I saw something on Twitter where someone had posted that they did a Google search for Trezor, and it was a sponsored link, but it was a phishing site.
Yeah, or a fake version of the Trezor suite.
And it was the top search result.
That happened.
So, and Trezor responded because they're really good about that. And we're like, yeah, we're talking to Google and getting it fixed, whatever. But still, man, you got to check them up in your thing. And what was really clever about one of them is like your search bar up at the top
Yeah.
Where you would look to see what the address is. The page that it took you to had just basically an image of a search bar with the correct URL in it.
Aww.
Yeah,
It's
so you
kind of
couldn't really see the search bar.
It's so not fair. It's kind of like when you were a kid, you like wet the bed and your parents say, "What the fuck?" And you say, "I was dreaming that I got up, I went to the bathroom, I did everything right, and then I woke up in a puddle. What the fuck? That's not fair." You know, the dream scenario is not fucking fair.
No,
it is.
I don't.
Michael Saylor is in the news again about selling some Bitcoin. Let's check in with Ashley here.
Is MicroStrategy going to go bankrupt?
No.
Michael Saylor just signed off on selling $1.25 billion worth of Bitcoin to build a USD reserve. This guy has preached for years and years and years on selling everything you can but Bitcoin. He said he was bullish on Bitcoin to $1 million. He said to sell your kidney before selling Bitcoin. And selling a little bit of Bitcoin is okay, but $1.25 billion worth? When people are already mad at you anyway, during one of the lowest points of Bitcoin. This guy is sitting on a $13 billion unrealized loss, one of the biggest losses in history. And it's crazy to me that on Polymarket, there's only an 8% chance that they're gonna go bankrupt. In my opinion, it should be so much higher than that. At this point, I don't know how they can't go bankrupt. How are they sitting on the biggest unrealized loss in history and staying in business? I've defended Michael Saylor plenty of times on selling Bitcoin here and there, but this is kind of crazy. You were supposed to be the chosen one, Michael, but oh, how far you have fallen.
I can't take it. She went up one octave at the end and it fucking gnawed at my soul. Make it stop, please. I won't sell anymore.
She's amazing, though. Follow at Ashley Decan Crypto Twitter. That's our girl right there. Damn. And last story that I had, and this is breaking news. Oh shit, I pushed the wrong button. No. This just broke right before the show. And this is big. If you are in the Bitcoin trenches like I used to be, KPMG signs off the first ever full financial statement audit of the stablecoin Tether.
Finally.
Yes, after years. So the last published audit was in 2014. It's now 2026 because for all these years, they were like, because, you know, for every USDT, every stablecoin dollar Tether, there should be an actual dollar somewhere backing that up. And it was always a bit flimsy and nobody really knew. And they always said, yeah, we have some Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin does well, then our treasury is all fine. But that's not really how it's supposed to go. And now this audit revealed that they are actually having liabilities above they're $6.81 billion above where they should be in terms of how much Tether is actually issued, if I read this correct. And this is very bullish, I would say. So Tether is Safu.
Yay! Didn't they say like we may have some securities, we may have some bonds, we may have some gold bars, real estate. We may have Red Bull can the size of whatever.
Exactly. It was always a mystery. Before we do TIB Toby, here's a joke from Robert.
Can't wait.
How do you make an angry friend super angry? Put a cape on them.
Super angry.
Oh,
I love
that's pretty clever. I like that one.
It's very good. It's very good.
Super angry.
Super angry. Put a cape on it, I say.
TA with Toby.
All right, my man, you got some charts or what?
And I went through to just kind of resize everything so it pops up easily on the screen as we go.
Eye?
Green arrow is still intact.
Yeah, I mean, what was nice is that there was literally nothing on any of the charts at a glance that was surprising. Like, to me, it all looks fine, and nothing to be too alarmed about. So surprise, surprise, there's people that think I'm a perma bull, but that's not necessarily true. So anyhow, looking at Bitcoin, we see the ascending white parallel channel that goes all the way back here. Trust me, it goes all the way back to 2020 or 2012, I believe. Here's the peak in 2017, 2021 double tops here when we ran up just around the inauguration. And then last summer's rally that got us above the white channel and then down into the right ever since. Got a little spooky there for a while. There were a lot of people back in May even that were calling for $30,000 and $40,000 Bitcoin. We fell well short of that. And then we've honored the bottom of this line. We've never broken the bottom of this white channel in the history of Bitcoin. You can see here back when we first touched it in November of 22 and rode along it pretty consistently until October of 23 before we made our break to the upside. Now we're back on the bottom of that channel again. Just trying to make some sense of it. Before we got there, we grew in this green descending parallel channel within the white. So that kind of gives you an indication of where we could be headed before we curve up. We could just grind along this. I mean, that would suck to go all the way into January, just slowly grinding up this line. But, anything above the white line, I think is long-term bullish. It's like, if we get a big dip down, it can be like this tweezer bottom you can see here that we had back. When was that? That looks like June 22nd, the week of June 22nd and 29th. We had a little tweezer bottom there. That was a bear trap. So, the bears that were saying, oh, we're going down, they got trapped right there because we came right back up and fell back into the pattern and have stayed there. So to me, that looks pretty solid. Midline of this green descending parallel channel. We're right at the 10. I think that's the 10-day simple. And then I got the 21-day, the yellow EMA. That's right at our midline of this green descending parallel channel. Both of those coincide with the 200 EMA. And that's right around 68,000. So that would be the first level of resistance that I'd be looking at for us to get past before we start marching our way toward the top of this channel, which gets us close to the 55 EMA. 55 EMA is really the one that's going to be the turning, like the big turning point. I think it's currently around $76,000. Obviously the longer we trend sideways, the more that number will come down, but that's the target as of today. If we were just to shoot straight up, well within reach. Once we get beyond that, then you're looking at an upward breakout of this green channel. And as we know with all channels, if you break up or down, typically the move is going to be the height of the channel. So that full measured move, let's say it took until mid-October to break out and start our move up, then we're looking at 95,000 Bitcoin before the beginning of November. So, that would be a pretty nice march into that's well into Q4. This is what I've been calling forever. Midterms, macroeconomic landscape, Q4 is where I saw everything starting to go. We got a little bit of a hint of that in our season over the last few weeks, and we'll see if we can just kind of be the leading indicator for everybody else. We'll find out. Moving over to EHEX, I just wanted to show this here because you can see this pattern on EHEX. This is since the beginning of Pulsechain, and then here's PHEX. So you can see very similar structures, right? But to dive into it a little bit, if we're looking at EHEX, you can see here in this white parallel channel, descending parallel channel that we've been in for a long time. We were grinding along the bottom of that channel since January, August, right? And then we broke out and went all the way to the top of it within a month. So that's a pretty remarkable move in less than a month to get to the top of that channel. And, surprise, surprise, as expected, when you get to a significant area of resistance, it's gonna be tough to get through. Typically, you don't typically just blow through it. So what happened? We stopped right at it at 00163 about, and then the new weekly that we're in now has had a bit of a drawdown. I'm not too concerned about it. It's like, basically we're down 16% on this weekly so far. After how much of a run up, DJ? Angry Hamster?
400%.
Gazillion.
Yeah. 315%.
315, okay.
315%, and we have a 16% pullback. Not bad. Now, if you wanted to get deeper into it, obviously we're going to keep this simple so I can get us out of here quickly. You could do fib retracements and stuff and figure out, what that pullback is. But I'm telling you right now, that is nothing.
But you say resistance, though. Where was the last touch points on this?
At that level,
yeah,
like at that price point, like if you're just looking at horizontal resistances,
okay.
If you're looking at horizontal resistances, I'm actually gonna draw a line in just so you can see it more clearly. And I mean, this is just from off the top of the cuff here. All right, right there's the top of the white line, and we'll make that real thick so you can see it pretty clearly. Right there, boom. Look at all the times, like right here, this is bottom, top, bottom, bottom,
Yeah, that's a year
bottom,
ago.
bottom. This is I know, but I'm saying there's a lot of like if you ever see the oh shit, what's it called? The volume price indicator, I think, and it's like a bar graph that comes in from the side and it tells you like areas where there's been a lot of trading activity at a certain price area. That's what kind of helps you see where there's been a lot of activity, a lot of buying and selling at a particular price point. So here you can kind of see that without putting on that VPM, I think is what it's called. And then you get an idea of like where you're likely to bump into stuff. What I always do on this, just to keep it simple, because parallel channels seem to do most of the heavy lifting most of the time, is I'm just looking at parallel channel structure. So, for this, it's like, up here in, what was that? That's November of 24 is when we made the top of this channel, came down, almost got to the top of it in September of 25. And then in October of 25 came down, found the bottom of it in January 26, rode the bottom this whole way down until the end of July, and then boom, we popped to the top. So to me, that white descending parallel channel is legit, and then we can see here it's confirmation of its legitimacy because we rejected at it, right? So that's what's giving me confidence that that's a real level, right? So
traders.
So that would be my thinking, and then everybody sees that, right? So they see like, oh, there's going to be resistance there, so that's where I'm going to sell. I'm going to get out ahead of these people or whatever, and then it's just a matter of overall sentiment. So, if you want to dive, if you want to get a little deeper into it,
it was
like
one guy though. Like if he wouldn't have made that move, it would have
well,
not
but
been
then
as
but that's
drastic.
also but that's also opportunity, right? That's what consolidation is, right? As you have people sell and then other people are buying, and then you kind of got this teeter-totter effect until it levels out to where you have more consensus on which direction we're going to go from here. Yeah. The Peter Totter. Where is Peter Totter today? I was wondering if he might show up.
Don't say his name one more time; he'll appear.
Right.
HEX is back on TradingView, I heard actually, but is it with
Dude,
the full
it's been back for a long time. Yeah, I saw Das Baum throw that up there, but it's been back for a minute. Actually, I'm getting ready to go to that chart here.
Das who?
Das Baum.
So yeah, this popped back up a while ago. As you can see, the ads are popping up now because I canceled my membership because fuck TradingView, right? Because I'm sick of them yoinking my charts.
Use it, though.
Well, I mean, I am. Well, we're using it indirectly through Deck Screener because all of this stuff, like see the little TradingView logo down the chart, buy TradingView. So it's so gay that you can pull up every Pulsechain chart on Deck Screener that's powered by TradingView. But if you go to TradingView, you can't find all the charts, or they come and go.
Yeah. Yep.
Bullshit. So, and no adequate explanation, but I've bitched about them enough over the last year or so. So anyhow, this is almost the full history. This goes all the way back to November of 2020. Yeah, November of 2020. So almost the full history thereabouts of anything significant, rather, of the HEX chart. So we can see here that we had our top back in September 21, as we are painfully aware. And then as we come down through here, the reason I drew this in, because this, for people that really pay that close of attention to this shit that I do over here every week, the reason I drew in this yellow channel is so we could see here this white descending parallel channel right there, because we don't have the full history. This is just since Pulsechain launched.
Yeah,
that's that yellow structure. Okay, so it's the same structure. So basically, I'm just showing like within the other, we can kind of see the broader picture, because since we don't have this history that takes us all the way back here to show the tops and the bottoms of the bigger structure, it's nice to have TradingView that gives us this capability of going further back. So in that regard, it's good. But here's what's interesting, because without that yellow channel, you might ask yourself, well, wait a minute, why did we double top right there? Why did we double top at 00168 or whatever it is? Well, I'll tell you. Right here is another pattern that has proven itself. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A bazillion hits at the bottom. So that's a confirmed channel in my book all day long. And that's on a weekly. So, that's going to tell you that top of this pattern, which we wouldn't see if I didn't have, if we didn't take the time to draw it in, me and the voices in my head. So that's telling me that that's a spot to watch for. The other good part about this, DJ, because I know you're looking for some hopium. I know it's been a rough week for you. But right here, we blew through the 21 EMA. We came up and we got some resistance a couple of weeks ago on the 55 EMA. We broke through the EMA last week and closed above it, topped at the top of the channel. And then as we came back down, we are now wicking off the 55 EMA. This is on the weekly, so that's pretty stout,
resistance.
right? The longer the time frame, the more support, the more faith I have in what it's telling us. The tea leaves. All right, so moving right along. Basically, very similar situation that we were looking at. Just like I showed you, the structures are so similar between EHEX and PHEX, and they've been trading basically at around a 2-to-1. Right? They fluctuated to some degree, throughout this period, but effectively around 2-to-1. So, their overall shape of their structure is very, very similar. So with this one, you can see, we had this big steep increase up to the top of its white channel. Same deal. We double topped here and we started to roll over. So the question is, it's like, okay, well, if that's a full rejection at the top of the white channel, we start to go down, then where are we looking? Is there anything that would indicate to us, like, where the bleeding might stop, right? So if this is a full breakdown, and right now we're right on the bottom of the white or the yellow ascending channel within the white channel. So if we close anywhere above here on the weekly, which ends, Sunday night, like 8 p.m. Eastern, I think, then we're in good shape and the rally continues and we take another shot at the top of the white channel. If we close below that on the weekly, then there is a possibility that is a breakdown of this internal structure. The full measured move of that is the width of that channel, and that takes us down right about the midline. The first step on that, though, would be the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA would now act as support since we were above it. So if we are coming back down, then I'd be looking at a little bounce off the 001764. Hopefully that would hold and we could come back up and it would be, kind of front run. Otherwise, the next support area you'd be looking at is the midline, which is about 001439. I think that we're going to close within this. Don't tell me why, or I can't tell you why I think that. I just feel like it. I mean, it seems like that much momentum. The trend is your friend. I don't think that this little setback over the last few days is enough to break the trend. The trend, I think, is still up. Moving over to Pulse. Pulse, I think, is kind of a sleeper. It's like it's one that I don't buy Pulse because I'm validating, so I'm making enough of it. But Pulse and PulseX are two that I've watched as far as just they've been a little lagging. As far as
have also not corrected as crazy in this one.
Correct, right. Well, they haven't had the big giant run-ups, right? So it's been a little more subdued. The thing about Pulse, I think long term, and I think our friend of the show, Crypto7, had a piece on this earlier today, maybe. Somebody sent, or DJ, you sent me a link, and he was singing the praises of Pulse and how he thinks it's going to outperform Hex and all of it in the long term. Now, I don't know about that. I mean, I think it could be a situation where it does quite well. I don't know that it's going to do quite the multiples of Hex or even PulseX. But, I think it's got a long way to go. Like what we just saw, the run up that we had on Hex was about 315%. Here we've got 86%.
Yeah,
so
it was like a 5x. This did a 2x.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, so
it's a lot
obviously
heavier, it's way more supply and all that. So.
Exactly. And a lot of validators out there that are dumpers, and not me. I re-up. It's like I just
Alan
keep
says we're halfway through this TA. Did you see the response yesterday of this one guy who said, "Hey, Toby, it's so great you're bringing TA with Toby back." And I'm like, what?
I know, right? I saw that
this
too. I'm like, dude, I couldn't even say it. I was like gonna say, like, dude, I've been doing it every week for a long time. I took a break a few months ago, but it's like I've been back for a minute. All right, so good to have some mind share, I suppose. Whatever. So, but anyhow, so we had this big giant wick up, if you remember, back in mid-July. And then we were saying, like, that's kind of the dip of the toe and the dipping of the toe in the water. And it's my Cosby Jello impression, which is terrible. Can you do it better, Papa? I know you can. The dipping of the Jello.
Oh no, with the zipping and the zapping and the tipping and the dapping.
Oh my god!
You got to get the eye roll in there.
Yeah, right. And like, I'm not getting the visual.
Yeah, right.
He looked a lot like my grandmother. Okay.
What? Okay.
She's a little bit, but my grandmother was a little bit less rapey.
Damn.
A little less. Oh my god. Okay, back at it. Sorry, dudes. I'm a little scatterbrained today. So, more than usual. So, anyhow, we have this big wick up that typically is giving an indication of where things are going. And then, lo and behold, this is on a 3-day. So, since that happened back in July 15th, we have been consistently, slowly working our way up to try to get to that point, right? And the full measured move of that takes us up to quadruple 01230. So, about what is that, like less than a 10x then from there to all-time highs. Obviously, one of the stops that we'd have to break through on the way there is going to be the psychological of quadruple 01, which we were at, right? And remarkably, that was the bottom of our orange descending parallel channel that we've been trying to get back into. We dropped below it way back here in January, February. And then we've been below it this entire time, had this big turnaround, tried to get back in it, and that's where we're rejecting there. So we saw some rejection on the top of patterns for EHEX and PHEX. We're seeing here the rejection at the bottom of the pattern we're trying to get back into. So, it's still within this yellow ascending parallel channel, trying to work our way up through it. We got 2 indecision candles back to back, week to week here last week and this week. They're both spinning tops. Could be called a tweezer top here with the longer wicks on the top there. So, if we were going to close down any lower than this, I'd be looking for support around 509. Ideally, we start turning it around here, find support around 5098, which is right at the midline, and then make another run at getting up above the psychological at 4 zeros and a 1. So moving right along, Pulsex, same situation. Pardon?
SpaceX.
SpaceX. Is this SpaceX?
No.
This is Pulsex.
Oh,
Pulsex.
yes.
SpaceX is pumping though, dude. It's coming back.
pumping,
I'm doing better on SpaceX. I'm thinking about taking some profit and buying some.
I'm pretty mad actually because you guys kept telling me that it's guys dropped to $60 now.
I didn't say that.
I said that.
That was possible.
So I stopped my DCAing and now this shit ran away from me. It's $145. It's above SAC.
Don't listen to the boo birds, internal or external. It's
boomer trading.
DCA on an uptrend, DJ. It's always the way to go. That's right.
DCA both ways. That's the way I look at it. All right, I DCA'd that shit.
Was it Crown says it's counterintuitive, but you're supposed to DCA into an uptrend as it goes up, then you're always in profit.
Yes.
That's the way you're supposed to really DCA. That's what he says. Eric Crown is your buddy, and he is now
by bottoms.
He's doing all right.
Crown.
He's doing wow.
I buy bottoms. Fuck Crown, really? Okay.
Wow. All right.
Buy bottoms.
So anywho. On that note, this is Pulsex. Very similar structure to what we had on Pulse. On Pulse. And, no wonder it takes me forever to get through this shit. Fucking peanut gallery. All right. So this one we've had a bit better of a run up than we did with Pulse. Pulse went up, around 86%. This has gone up about 121% from our turnaround. But we're finding some resistance here. So above 21 we're about more than halfway to the next one, which is going to be that 55 EMA. That's up there at quadruple 12. But if you look at this measured move of the breakout of this yellow channel, a measured move of that takes us right to psychological at quadruple 01. So that's going to be the next pit stop, and then after that is the 55 EMA. So I think we continue upward here. I mean, look at the trend is your friend, bro. This is on a weekly. 1, 2, 3, 4 nice big green, girthy green candles, and we got this little indecision candle. If that one closes green between now and Sunday night, it's gonna be a blink before we're at the 55 EMA, and you might be surprised how quickly we get to the top of this channel. Not financial advice. I'd be buying on pullbacks, quite frankly, on Pulsex. Not financial advice, but if we got to the 21 EMA, I would be reloading there personally. All right. So Ink's held up pretty well. It broke out of its channel. We talked about this over the last few weeks about where I thought we were headed, and surely enough, you can see this measured move up. It took us to right around 47, 48 cents, and that's exactly where we went, and actually wicked a little higher. And now we're just below that. So we are well above on the weekly, the 21 EMA. 21 EMA is around 39 cents. We're currently sitting at 45, so looking pretty juicy there. We've made the full measured move, so now the question is, okay, like where next? Very similar to what we were just looking at on the Pulsex chart. Pulsex and Ink are very strongly bonded, by the way, in their LP. Right here, the 55 EMA is 75 cents. So you're looking at about a 50% move from here to the next level of resistance, in my opinion. If we were going to pull back down, the level of support I'd be looking for is just north of the top of its yellow ascending parallel channel, and that's at its 21 EMA, which is back there at that 39 cent level. So, if we get back to 39 cent, dude, barring some black swan event, I would be backing up the truck on Ink at 39 cents, quite frankly, because we are so far above it, and we didn't get anywhere close to retesting yet. So if we somehow crazy wick down to that level, I'd again, not financial advice. ProveX is a really beautiful example
Held
of how
up
parallel
also
channels work.
very good. Yes.
Yeah. So we've got this nice upward trend that we've been in for a long while. We tried to break out of it, fell short of the full measured move. Full measured move would take us to quadruple 065. Hey, listen to this at 2x on home.
What the hex?
See if your head explodes, because I feel like I'm talking really fast.
Nice.
So anyhow, or it could be the mushrooms. I don't know. Quadruple 065 is the full measured move. We didn't quite get there. We fell just a little short of it. We got up to quadruple 058. And then we got a little bit of a tweezer top here, right? So, but right now we are
Hello, cell pressure. How are you today?
still above the yellow parallel channel. I feel like this is one of those. What is it like what are those Japanese games, Papa, where it's like it's like an obstacle course and people are shooting
whack-a-mole
and stuff at them and like throwing things and it's just
Yoshi's Castle.
Is that what it is?
Takeshi's Castle.
It's
Takeshi's
fucking
Sorry, beat Takeshi's Castle. Yes, exactly.
Is that what it is? Yeah, that show's hilarious, but chaos, and that's what I feel like I'm in every Thursday with you guys and DJ on the fucking soundboard. It's like, goddamn,
sir.
You realize like I am diagnosed with ADHD, right? So it's like this is hard.
That's why we do it. Let's go.
That's how we
Last
roll.
chart. Come on.
It is a challenge. It is a challenge. Last chart, man. We're coming around the bend. All right. So we're at the top of its ascending yellow channel. We're at support. So technically, by all of my old logic, if you get a breakout and you come back and you test support, that's a buying area.
Nice.
Because the breakout was a little limp dickish, right? We didn't get the full breakout. I don't know how confident I'd be to reload right here. I'd say, if we stay here and we close the week above this, then I would say definitely like between here and quadruple 055, I'd say would be a good buying zone. If we break back down in this, and obviously you got to wait for maybe back down to the 21 EMA, gets us down to quadruple 046. Last but not least, Ethereum, Papa's favorite, and it is some bullshit side door action going on here where
boring.
it's just going sideways out the side of this yellow parallel channel. So pretty boring. Yeah. What you can do if you kind of want to get funky with it and try to find something to like get excited about, you could maybe sort of find yourself a little bull pennant right here, perhaps.
I feel for Crypto Man Rando when he says, I have to make a show every day about this shit. And it's not moving.
No. Right. And it's like, so maybe, maybe we get a bull pennant. There's your flag. And there's
the bears on crypto Twitter are talking about Rectember. That's what they say.
Whatever, dude.
They say
these guys are also up there on acid.
Well,
it's all about engagement. They don't give a shit about it's the same thing with the Clarity Act. I heard you guys talking about earlier. Papa nailed it. It's fucking political theater, dude. It's like I bought into it too for a minute and I got a little excited. And then the more then all of a sudden like the lights came on. I'm like, wait a minute. This is the same shit I've seen my whole life since before I was eligible to vote. This is politics at its finest. It is a talking point to try to pit one side against the other and get more people out to the polls so they can gain or maintain power. Same bullshit, dude. And it's the same with all these KOLs and all these. It's everything. It's like we get into some big, deep philosophical thing in the green room if you guys want, because no one wants to hear this guy ramble. But it's all bullshit, dude. It's all bullshit. It's like it's all stuff to keep you clicking and scrolling.
Yes,
that's it.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. So all these guys that are out there talking about, it's like Rectember or whatever. It's bullshit. You guys, part of the reason I am on this show and have been as long as I have is that you guys come in here and report what's going on. You guys, excuse me. And it's like, and that's refreshing to me because it's like, you're not like trying to hype shit up just to hype shit up to get people to tune in. You're not clickbait. I think you're like the opposite of clickbait.
Yes.
You're like people clicked on you and then they wondered why.
We're not turning bait. Yeah. Not tuning bait.
Right. So,
all right. Are we done here, Toby?
Yeah, wait. I remember what DCC said. He said that that this whole Rectember thing, he says he predicts another major pullback one more time.
One more,
says
yeah,
Bitcoin with the whole thing. No. I mean, look, I've been hearing it from a lot of other people. They say that we bottom out if the 4-year cycle is still to be maintained. It's almost with T. It's in November. We hit the bottom. So you know what,
Mr. Papa Boner?
Yes,
you're
sir.
right, sir.
Thank you, Somi.
All right, that's TA with Toby. Thank you very much. Boom. Before we go, I have two more things in terms of upcoming projects. So Panos was tweeting here. Why is no Panos?
I like that.
Why is nobody working?
It's pronounced penis.
I thought it was penis.
Most likely penis. Damn. Oh, he's going to come after us for this. Why is nobody building?
And I believe he's looking for a rectum timber.
Most likely in his X spaces, yes. But he's like, why is nobody building RWA platforms for Pulsechain? They're on Robinhood, they're on Ethereum everywhere, but not on Pulsechain. But we have some inside info that something is actually in the making here. So, and once it's ready, you'll hear it here first. And then Hexologist has found vibe coding. So he's now getting into the AI stuff, and he is releasing a project, not a coin, he says, but a platform which I like, where you can watch whale movements on Pulsechain. And the AI makes all that happen.
Whale watcher.
So shout out to Hexo for building on Pulsechain, I guess. So
yeah, vibe
coding, releasing that in September. And then on Bitcoin, this is very cool. Somebody made this because remember we did the spaceships the other week, where you could see Bitcoin transactions sort of in a visionary a thing on the actual blocks, how they're moving. And now somebody made a battlefield about how the blocks are moving. This is pretty cool, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the buyers and sellers battling it out.
Buyers and sellers battling it out.
That's Russia and Ukraine.
And we also have this on Pulsechain, funnily enough, which is called Hexcraft. And it's watching the I think this is the PHEX chart. Check this out. So we can engage in battle.
Engage.
And this is it.
That looks like football.
Yeah. It kind of does, right?
With guns, yeah.
So we're battling.
Sounds like us every week.
Over the price here. You can move this
mute
around.
This is doing my head in.
Oh, the grumbling.
That's it. You guys is
exciting.
That's all we have for you today. Any last words, Papa B?
Yeah. DCC also mentioned he predicts that Richard is planning to release. Maybe he thinks we have no indication that this is real, and DCC said that as a caveat. But he said he probably expects Richard to come out with an AI related token and have another sacrifice. And I said, okay.
On AI, why not though? I could see that. I could
Why
see
not?
that. And Anthropic is
Fen-
about to IPO.
Fenropic?
Is about to IPO. Is that worth
No.
Looking at like the SpaceX thing?
Anthropic's evil though. They can't do it.
Totally evil. Fuck them all.
Well, they are LGBTQ and all that.
Oh yeah, well then you must love them.
Yeah, that's well, you must hate them, I guess. I'm a music artist, so what do you want?
Hey, whoever's gonna pump my bags, I don't care.
It's all love, you guys.
Wait a minute, that's very LGBTQ of you.
And on that note,
outro.
We see you guys on the next one. Good luck with Peter next week. Papa B
that's right. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks.
So be gone. So it's just Peter and Toby. So
just Peter.
Peter.
I mean,
just Peter.
Ranting.
Wait, best impression of Peter on the bingo cards. What are the two things you think he's going to say? I think he's going to say, Richard Hart, what a dickhead.
Outro.